Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Sol here with another South Park Phone Destroyer video. On today's video, guys, it is Saturday, May 1st of 2021, and this is week number 17 of Team Wars. As you guys can see, we have a pretty good deck. We have a superhero sci-fi deck going in for us with a couple of good heavy hitters like Mecha Timmy, Mysterion, Visitors, and Mr. Mackey. We're going to talk more about the deck in a short little bit, but like always, I want to say thank you to everybody that is tuning in today. I really appreciate your support, and like always, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be picking the winner of last week's video, the giveaway for last week's video. We are going to then discuss the current deck that we have. Then after that, we are going to announce how we're going to pick the new winner for this video. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and do our run for the war. Like always, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit enable all notifications, hit that like button, and share the video with all your colleagues and friends. We have gained about 20 to 30 subscribers in the past couple of weeks, and I would like to see that trend going. So please, if you find yourself coming back to my channel and watching my content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and pick the winner for last week's giveaway. Now, the winner for today's giveaway will get his hands on 3 copies of the Epic of his or her choice, 315 in cash, 2,000 Cartman coin, and 3,000 PvP tickets. If you're interested in knowing how you could participate on this particular video, stay tuned because I'm going to give the instructions in a short little bit. All right, so last week I published my Teamworks video for week number 16, and it was essentially the too many battles. I ended up doing, what, 5 battles in order to get my 3 wins on the war, and it was actually pretty exciting. We didn't get a perfect score, but it doesn't matter. In that video, I asked you to tell me what card you thought it was going to be coming with the new battle pass. I saw all the comments, and obviously I didn't expect it. Nobody else expected a new card like the Castle Defender, but that was the one in. So all you needed to do to participate was just leave me a comment with your prediction, and that was about it. Let's go ahead and copy that address, and let's go into YouTube random comment picker, paste that link in, filter for duplicates, and let's go for it. We have 39 unique commenters, and we are going to pick that winner in 3, 2, 1, and we are going to say congratulations to Omar Gil Flores. He speaks Spanish, so I'm going to respond to him in Spanish. He's saying, que salió Net será Jimbo. He's saying that because Net came out, Jimbo must be the one coming in. His in-game name is Omar Gil número 1, and he wants Epic. He wants Hermes Kenny. Omar, felicidades. Tu tarjeta debe estar llegando en tu juego en aproximadamente una semana. Congratulations, Omar. Your card should be hitting your game in about a week time. All right, here we are back in the game. Let's go ahead and talk about this week choices, our deck, and what is going to be our strategy. As you guys can see right now, superhero, sci-fi are our deck choices, and we are going in with Mosquito, Poison, Rats, Mysterion, Marcus, Mind Control, Mecha Timmy, Santa, Mr. Mackey, Visitors, Professor Chaos, and last but not least, Bounty Hunter Kyle. Before we dive into the strategy of how we're going to go ahead and play this particular week, let's take a look at the options that we had, because that is going to inform what we're going to be doing. So for this past week, we could have picked among several different options, but as you guys can see, it was Enforcer Jimmy or Mosquito, Rats versus the Forest Monkey, Marcus or the Alien Drone, Poison or Chomper, Mysterion versus Gizmo Ike, the Babies, Lava versus Mind Control, Mecha Timmy versus Minberry Crunch, Professor Mackey versus Tupperware, Professor Chaos versus Mr. Hanky, Santa or Osimo, alternate human kite versus visitors, bounty hunter Kyle versus human kite. So a lot of good options right here. I honestly think that for us, the options that we ended up picking were the best ones. Now, important, there are no major removals except with poison, except with shumper, except with lava and mind control. There is really nothing that you need to be that scared of in terms of putting units down in the field. Yes, poison is a thing, right? So poison can be something that can be very harmful to rats, to forest monkey, to visitors. So we need to be cognizant of that. But other than that, really nothing major that we need to worry about. So let's go into our deck and come out with a good strategy. All right, so here we are. What cards do I think I'm going to open with? And again, I have not practiced. This is off the cuff, and we're going to see how well we do. But in terms of opener cards, right, I can envision myself opening with Santa. I can envision myself opening with Mecha Timmy. Mysterion is another good opener card if you have it right away. And even Mosquito, right? After that, then is when things become a little bit iffy, right? Because it all depends on what the enemy is going to be doing and how you're going to respond. But obviously, I would save my poison for units that are bunched up. You, on the other hand, don't want to bunch your units up. You want to keep them nice and spread out. Specifically, if you see visitors, if you see human kite, if you see any card that is a flying unit, you want to make sure that you use that poison against them. It's an even trade, so I would most definitely use it. Now, Mr. Mackey is a great defense card. He will boost the new kid ability to defend, so you want to make sure that you use him accordingly. Now, Marcus mixed in with Mr. Hanky, which we don't have, would have been great on essentially chip damaging the new kit. But you want to make sure that you drop that Marcus back so that he's engaged with some units and you can get the maximum effect of his charge. What else? Well, we have Bounty Hunter Kyle. He fires pretty quickly. He's going to boost those units really fast. So if you have visitors and they have already used their poison and you drop those visitors in, you're going to get savage damage from them if you mix them with Bounty Hunter Kyle. In fact, any unit that you mix with Bounty Hunter Kyle is going to be amazing. Mosquito can live for a long time if you, again, time it right so that the mosquito swarm is not being hit by any of the ranged units. So what you want to do is you want to drop Mosquito in the range of the ranged units so that they start hitting him and not the mosquito swarm, so that he can get the maximum survival. Now, there are rats. If there is a Bounty Hunter Kyle, you don't want to put those rats in the range of Bounty Hunter Kyle, because he will one-shot kill them and he will heal the enemy units by a certain amount, depending on the level. For level 5 Bounty Hunter Kyle, I think he heals about 115 or somewhere around that. So you want to make sure that you are not dropping those rats in front of him. And I think with that, that's going to be the extent of our strategy. We're just going to go in. This deck is a deck that I'm pretty familiar with. I use it in a way. I use Mecha Timmy. I use Mosquito. I use Mr. Mackey. I use Bounty Hunter Kyle, Mysterion, and Professor Chaos in one of my main decks. So I'm familiar with this deck, so it shouldn't be that problematic. But this could be the very last word of Soul when he lost 0-3 on all the matches because he felt overconfident. So let's not go there. We'll see what happens. So let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway I mentioned earlier on the video. First of all, I want to thank Red Links for giving me the opportunity of selecting one of you guys to win a streamer pack. What does a streamer pack contain? You ask. Well, it's easy. A streamer pack contains 3 copies of the epic of your choice, 350 in-game cash, 2,000 Cartman coin, and 3,000 PvP tickets. All you need to do in order to participate is do what you're doing right now. Be a subscriber to the channel. like the video, and then after you do that, pay attention to the question I'm going to ask at some point during the battles and answer me that question in the comment down below, and leave me your in-game name, the epic card that you want to get 3 copies of, and finally the answer to my question. I will pick the winner next week, just like I did today, with my new video. One important thing is that if you have won with me or any of the other content creators in the past 30 days, you cannot win again. So with that being said, I want to wish good luck to every one of you, and let's go back into the game. All right, with that being said, I think we are ready to start our battles. But before we do, plugging in a fellow content creator. If you have a chance, make sure you check Elena's channel. She is a great content creator. She is like right up there in one of the top 200 or even top 100 players, free-to-play players on SciFi Phone Destroyer. So if you want to see top-notch content and you want to get more chances of winning giveaways, because she also does giveaways, make sure you check her video out. The link for her content is linked up there on the upper right corner. It's linked on the description of this channel, so make sure you check her out. Make sure you subscribe to her and leave a comment on one of her videos and say to her that Sol sent you. With that, I think we are ready to go. Wish me the best of luck, and let's go for battles, guys. All right. Opponent has been found. And we're fighting against Fingerbang, and the name of the player is Radical Commodore. He's sitting at 7,240. We are gonna go with our Mysterion because there is no drawback for that. So we got that that Mysterion out of the way. We're gonna use the poison like I mentioned, and we're gonna do mind control right here. That's going to allow us to get rid of many of those units. And I think that was a great move by me, but I'm not going to say anything else. Let's go with the visitors, guys. I'm bunching my units. I shouldn't be bunching my units because this is dangerous. Dangerous stuff. Radical Commodore. Let's go. We have now none of those units except with Bounty Hunter Kyle are going to be... Ow! You see, this is what I'm telling you. Do not go ahead and do that poison with Bounty Hunter Kyle because he is going to ruin your day. So here we go with Mysterion level 4. 1 smack and 2 smacks, and that is a phone. Let's go with Marcus. We're going to go in with Marcus, and we're going to go in with Santa. Remember, there are no removals, so we can do this kind of stuff. Now, he does have mind control, so that could be problematic for us. But we are going to send some rats so that he doesn't get mind control, right? That is the idea. That way he doesn't get mind control. And that should be a phone. And that is a victory, right? So sending those rats in for a block of the mind control, it is an awesome idea. And even if you have that Marcus coming by itself, as a solo, you can then cover him with rats or send those rats ahead of him so that it is a little bit harder for the enemy to do that mind control. It's more prone to errors. All right, let's go for battle number 2. The Fiend, and we're playing against I cannot read that team name, but he's sitting at 8,055. And like I said before, we're gonna go with that Mysterion. There is no drawback on using him right away, because even if he can get 2 hits, that is a phone on the very first go. Now we have Santa coming in. And he's going to be using, yeah, he's going to be doing that. So let's go in with Santa on this side. We're going to go with poison. We are going to go with with this guy right here. Now, he is going to essentially, hopefully, yeah. No, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, let's go. What should we do? What should we do? Let's do Mecha Timmy because I'll be able to do... Well, that sucked. That sucked, but it's okay. I think we're good to go. That's one phone right there. All right, let's go in with... Well, we'll have to wait. We'll let that Mr. Santa die. Nothing else to do right now. We'll do a defense with Mr. Mackey. We'll do Marcus right here on the back. We'll do poison just to make sure that we can get rid of those. But unfortunately, he's going to get a phone. No, he didn't. Oh, yes, he did. He did. He did get that phone. We are just one more pillow hit from the new kid, essentially croaking. Hopefully, we can get one more from him. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is that. Bam. And that is another phone. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and talk about how we're going to pick the winner for this video's giveaway. All right, so here we are. You guys know that a new card came out. And as it is tradition on this channel, I want to hear your thoughts about the new card, the Castle Defender. Personally, I think this card is freaking amazing. It matches or meshes very well with my playstyle, with my deck of range units mixing with Bradley. Yes, he doesn't get boosted in terms of range by Bradley, but he does get his damage boosted by Bounty Hunter Kyle or Ninja. He is not affected by Warcries. He's not affected by Death Wishes. So I think is an overall great card. So let me know what you guys think about the card. Are you using it? Do you plan to use it? I myself, I'm actually requesting the card to my team. I know it's kind of early. It might be the case that I don't get it, but hey, maybe in 7 months I'll get the Castle Defender to level 6. But I rather start early than waiting until then. So let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. Remember to leave me your in-game name, the epic that you want to get, and the answer to my question, which again is, what do you think about the Castle Defender? And you will be automatically entered for that giveaway. So let's go back and do our last battle. All right, opponent has found. Last battle is loading. Hopefully, we'll get a solid win like on the previous 2 battles. But if not, we're ready to go with another if that is the case. And we are fighting against Pauline Virgo from Buffalo Soldier. And he's sitting at 4,756 ELO. And we're going to go with Mysterion right off the bat. Because again, why the hell not? All right. So coming in strong with all those little babies. That could be problematic if those babies were a little bit higher level. But in general, that shouldn't be an issue. They die really quickly to the new kid sap. Specifically, if you mix them in well with Mr. Mackey as a defense. Minberry Crunch, essentially croaked. We're going to use poison right here to make sure we get rid of all of those units as quickly as possible. And there's not a lot he can do right now. We are going to get a phone. We are going to use the little pillow. And we are going to get another phone. Oh, no. But that is another phone right there. Mr. Mackey is still alive. And we're going to go with Mecha Timmy. Mecha Timmy for good measure. We're going to wait until he's about here. And then we're going to send that mosquito on the upper corner. We now are going to send the rats. We're just going to overwhelm him. There's not a lot. He already used his poison. He has mind control. Oh, and he does have lava. But you cannot defend 2 sides with that lava. And there we go. That right there is a victory. Thank you very much, Appalling Virgo, for the match. I'm very sorry that, you were low level, but this is Team Wars, and that is what we need to do in order to get the wins. So here we go. We managed to get 114 points for the Kenny crew. The crew actually look at all those almost perfect scores, and yeah, this is amazing. We are running almost with 13 battles. We're running an almost perfect score, so that is great. Congratulations to the crew. You guys are doing freaking amazing. And what did we learn? Well, we learned that the strategy that I mentioned earlier, that poison, using it accordingly, putting that Marcus on the back, worked wonders. Bounty Hunter Kyle, Visitors were all great cards to have. Now, I understand that not many of you are going to have the levels that I have on my cards, but I think that if you put into practice those strategies, you have a better chance at winning. So with that being said, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something new. Don't forget to check me out tomorrow. I'll be doing a live stream on around 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll be doing another giveaway. So you get 2 chances to win. If you don't win here, you can win on my live stream. Don't forget to check Elena's video for another chance to win. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. Have a good day. Take care. Sol is checking out. Bye.